Today I wanted to show you how to make proper lacto-fermented cucumbers, proper gherkins. And this is my mom, and she makes the best cucumbers in the world. They are called Ogórki Kiszone in Polish. And in most countries of Eastern Europe, people make these gherkins. These are ready ones, already fermented, probably like 3 weeks. And then we're gonna make a new portion now. So we need cucumbers. They should be as small as possible. Like.
Najpierw muszą być namoczone.
Aha, first they have to be soaked. Jak długo?
No niedługo, tak z godzinkę.
1 hour soaked in cold water. Possibly,
W zimnej wodzie.
Cold water, ecological culture, no fertilizers, possibly like the most natural, the better. And spices. They both give amazing flavor and also stabilize fermentation. So, of course, salt and garlic, like in many other ferments, and horseradish, that's very important, and dill, and blackcurrant. So these 3 things are obligatory. So you have to have horseradish, you have to have dill, you have to have garlic and salt, and blackcurrant can be changed. You can use other leaves, for example, oak or sour cherry. Traditionally, these 3 leaves are used. Sometimes I also heard people use grape leaves, but it's not really traditional Polish thing. I love the blackcurrant because it gives you this blackcurranty flavor. Okay, so let's start making it. So Kim really wanted to learn how to make these gherkins, so she will be learning. I know how to make them.
Shall I copy her?
Yes. So my mom is putting 2 cloves of garlic, 1 or 2 pieces of horseradish, and just stuffed cucumbers.
Ułożyć tak, żeby były dobrze ułożone.
Tight. You have to be tight. As many as possible.
Ah, okay. I think she's a Tetris queen.
Never use big cucumbers. Czy można kroić na ogórki, na kawałki?
Nie,
She doesn't like it. It's better to have
okay?
whole.
Wiesz co, dasz mi to... Nie, dobrze.
Dobrze, yay!
Good.
I teraz dajemy koper.
And now dill.
Najlepszy jest koper, który ma ziarenka. Akurat
Best
teraz
one
mam-
with seeds. Already
tu ma
has some
ziarenka,
seeds,
mam
but some of
wziąć
them fell. So like,
O, proszę, tu ma ziarenka.
yeah. So it should be ripe, not overripe, and no. You can use fresh dill, but for a long-term fermentation, it's better to use dried dill. And you can buy these dried bunches of dill everywhere in markets in Poland, and horseradish. And the leaves people usually collect themselves, but sometimes even the leaves you can get. Yes, and a few blackcurrant leaves, just a few, maybe 2 or 3. You see, you leave like an inch free at the top. It's okay.
Is mine too full?
It's okay.
Tak.
It's okay. And then you put hot water. There's not yet. Salt.
Jeszcze, o.
Listen to your mother, Łukasz.
Łaska, łyżka.
Flat tablespoon of salt.
That's a dessert spoon.
Dessert spoon. Doesn't matter. But it's this jar is about 0.75 3/4 of a liter. So for this one you would use flat spoon like this, and for the whole liter you would use probably like a heat spoon. And then you pour hot water over it.
Hot or boiling?
Taka gotująca.
So we pour hot water, boiling water actually, but some people even use cold water, but it has to be very clean from the spring. No chlorine. Yeah, it's very important because the water from the tap might be altered and might have some things that kill the bacteria. So, I mean, no, it's okay. It can be without bacteria like boiled water, but if you put water with chlorine, it might kill the bacterial flora inside the jar. So.
Pewnie ludzie jak ze studni brali wodę.
They say it has to be from water from the well, but if it's not from a real well, if it's not like natural water, then it's better to use boiling water. and then tighten it. I one zapuszczają potem czasem wodę jeszcze, nie jak się fermentują.
Trzeba postawić tak w miarę, nie w zimno. Dopiero do zimna się wynosi, później.
First you keep it like in room temperature. I za ile dziś się wynosi do zimna?
To zależy, wiesz, w jakim pomieszczeniu. To jak widzisz.
After a week or two you would put it in a colder place like a cellar, but first it has to be like 15, 20, even 25 degrees, but maybe not too hot. So these are fresh ones, and these are like ready, and they can in my opinion 1.5 years. After 2 years they get like kind of too sharp, too sour, but for 1 year they are perfect. And of course you can also they'll be ready like after 2-3 weeks, but you can even eat them after a week when they are just slightly sour. They're also delicious.
Do you have to release the air at some point?
No, but when it ferments, the water might go down here, doesn't matter. They will close themselves later on. Now my mom has a new student who is learning very quickly and is absolutely fascinated by Polish cooking, gets everything straight away. And she loves gherkins, you know, real fermented cucumbers. They are not like the gherkins from the shop with vinegar. They are, you know, real bacterial cultures. And in Poland, we love them for hangover. That's the best hangover cure, to eat these cucumbers and drink the water from fermentation. That's what all the men do after a hard work's night.
And they taste 10 times better than pickled cucumbers.
Oh, they're amazing.